What's up everyone, Dylan with Beamer Tech. You know how in a lot of our videos we say click on the link in the description to learn more information? Well, today we're not doing that because this video is the more information. The Alpha One Lightwave amp by Beamer Tech is one of our newest offerings and it's freaking amazing at what it does. Now we've been talking it up a lot in a bunch of videos, but this video is every conceivable detail you need to know about this amp and even some things you don't need to know. Now first off, what cars is this amp compatible with? Well, in short, pre-MGU head unit BMWs with Harman Kardon, Hi-Fi Professional DSP, or individual audio. However, this will be the one time I direct you back to our website because, well, there could be a chance that you have a unique model or year BMW and you do want to run this amp through our VIN decoder to make sure that your car is compatible.
Installation is just like all of our amps. Plug and play in with everything you need to get it installed. As an example, here's an installation on a 2016 X5 with Harman Kardon. Start by removing the panels needed to get to the amp. Unbolt and unplug the factory amp. Transfer the fiber optic connector to the new housing. Disconnect the negative battery terminal. Ground the system. Hook up the power cable to the battery. Plug in the amp and secure the amp to the vehicle using our custom bracket. Plug in the power and negative cables. Plug the plug-and-play harness into the amp. Plug the OEM harness into the Alpha One plug-and-play harness. Tidy everything up and you're done.
In the event you want to install an external sub using this amp, we make that super easy as well. We actually give you two methods on how to do that. Now the first one is just like all of our other amps, where we use the DSP-controlled RCA out to send a low-level filter signal to your either active sub or your secondary amp. And this pink wire is going to be the remote out for that as well. All you need to do is add an RCA cable, a fused power and ground cable, and tweak the DSP settings and you're good to go. Now the second method is something we see rarely possible in the car audio world, taking the one speaker out with a 400 watt RMS, 800 watt max power at a 2 ohm load, which is clearly enough for an external sub. However, we do have to lose the center channel for that. But with the amount of bang you're getting for your buck, I totally think it's worth it. Now let's see an example of just how easy it is to install an external sub on the X5 that we just saw using the second method we just talked about.
Prep the harness by cutting these red and black wires the same as the pre-stripped ones and removing all the insulation. Connect both black wires and insert them into the included Wago connector. Do the same with the red. Secure the old wires. Place the pink wire in an included Wago connector. Take the negative lead from your sub's amp and place that on the other side of the Wago connector with the black wires. Take the positive lead from your sub's amp and place that on the other side of the Wago connector with the red wires. If you need to reattach the harness, do that and you're done.
After that, all you'll have to do is set up the DSP to output a low-pass filtered signal to your trunk sub. Now we'll make a video about how to do this specifically in the future, but for right now, you can contact our audio guy and he'll take care of that for you.
We'll cut that.
Now that you know what it works in and just how easy it is to install, let's talk about some specs.
The Lightwave amp has a 10-channel, 533 MHz Blackfin digital signal processor with 9 speaker-level output channels and 1 RCA 4-volt RMS pre-out for an active trunk sub or a passive sub and an additional amplifier. The 9 speaker-level channels break down like this. 6 75-watt RMS 150-watt max mid-range speakers and tweeter channels at 4 ohms, 2 150-watt RMS 300-watt max subwoofer channels at 4 ohms, and 1 250-watt RMS 500-watt max 4 ohm channel or 800-watt max at 2 ohms, which is perfect for the center channel or external sub as we talked about before. This is a 90% efficient amp that allows you to switch between tuning files on the fly by pressing the Logic 7/surround switch in the iDrive on and off. The robust, variable 4-phase intelligent power supply keeps the voltage constant and reliable, and the built-in optical transceiver allows for clean audio via the factory fiber optic and most media-oriented systems transport audio.
This built-in optical transceiver allows you to maintain full functionality over your iDrive faders, bass and treble, and EQs. So while these amps do come pre-tuned from the factory, if you want to make a quick change on the fly, this will allow you to do it right from your iDrive screen. This is truly the best plug-and-play amp that you can get for your BMW, and tons of customers and influencers agree. And yes, I'm paid to say this, but after hearing the difference of this amp compared to the factory amps, I truly believe it, and you will too, once you get the Alpha One Lightwave amp by Tech in your BMW. If it's not compatible with your BMW, well, don't worry. One of our other industry-leading amps will have you covered. For more tips and tricks, product reviews, and so much more for BMWs, Minis, and Supers, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. And hey, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Thanks for watching.